Meet the Robinsons, baby! A 2007 animated movie released by Disney. Now, around this time, we were in Disney's flop era and Pixar's golden era, so this movie was definitely overlooked when first released. Now, I'm a bit late to the love party, but stick with me and I'll prove that this movie is more than just a kid's movie. It originally was, helped me get to 300, but we hit 300 while I'm editing this video. Thank you guys so much. If you could help me keep on growing, I'd really appreciate that. Let's get to the video! To start, the movie opens up with our main character, Louis, being left by his mother at an orphanage, immediately setting the tone for the movie, as Meet the Robinson is a semi-darker take on a children's movie, but I promise we'll get more into that. Jump to the present day, and Louis is now an inventor, being 12, and still living at the orphanage. And him still being there is what builds his character arc. He's only there because no one has adopted him. Louis faces rejection over and over, from adopters and even his own mom. And the Louis we see is about done. He's ready to give up. His last hope of doing anything good is making his memory scanner and presenting it at a science fair. And the main memory he wanted to see is the original clip from the movie. And it's what sets the main story. Louis thinks if he fixes what happened in the past, it'll make his future, instead of what he should be doing, putting away what happened and starting anew. He has no idea what the future holds. And the big message is that he really just should keep moving forward. But anyways, with his genius and the help of the funniest character in the movie, Louis's roommate Goob, and he makes the machine. But in these scenes, we get to see how disconnected Louis is from everything around him. And this flaw with how he treats people leads to the movie's conflict. But with that, he heads for the science fair. Before presenting, Louis gets confronted by a boy who claims to be from the future, who warns Louis of a mysterious bowler hat guy, who's supposedly after Louis. And there he is, he's shown stalking Louis and his invention. He sends his robot hat that sabotages Louis's invention, leading to complete chaos, and Louis once again, feeling like he fails, runs off, leaving the bowler hat guy to steal the machine. Now Louis at his lowest point is about to quit, but the future boy shows up, his name being Wilbur, convinces him not to give up on one condition. That condition being that Wilbur can prove he's from the future. Wilbur's addition is a perfect duo, Louis being the sourpuss present, and Wilbur being the fun, energetic future. Because while Louis in a lot of the movie is sad, Wilbur is there to bounce him and the plot back up, making the story flow effortlessly. But like I said, the ultimatum, if he can prove he's from the future, hey, he'll make his machine again. So that's what they do. They go back to the future. Great Scott! Oh, fuck. Wrong movie, damn it. That's the future, baby. Now, I haven't really talked about the graphics yet, and, it's 2007, and you think, they may have been limited. But, Ratatouille came out 3 months later. Yeah, Disney had no excuses, let's be real. Do I think this movie looks bad? No. Do I think they could have done better visually, and this movie would have performed better? Abso-frickin-lutely. While this movie visually is mediocre, the dialogue and the character moments is what really makes this movie shine. So let's meet these characters. Let's meet the Robinsons, shall we?
Pop quiz. Who have you met and what have you learned?
Okay, Bud, Fritz, and Joe are brothers. Fritz is married to Petunia, and is she...
Cranky? Yes.
Tallulah and Laszlo are their children. Joe is married to Billy. Lefty is the butler. Spike and Dimitri are twins, and I don't know who they're related to.
Neither do we. Go on.
Lucille is married to Bud, and your dad Cornelius is their son.
What does Cornelius look like?
Tom Selleck.
Okay, Cornelius is married to Fanny, and her brothers are Gaston and Art.
You're forgetting something.
Forgetting? Oh, right. Wilbur is the son of Franny and Cornelius.
And nobody realized you were from the past.
Nope. Whew. Thank you. Hold your applause. Thank you very much.
Now look, most of these characters are just random for the sake of random. Some moments funny, some of it misses completely. But there's one character that stands above the rest. Bowler Hat Guy! There's no moment he isn't the best character. When Bowler Hat Guy isn't on screen, people should be asking, where is Bowler Hat? But with that, we find out what he does with Louis's invention, and he literally just attempts to sell it as his own. That's it. And watching him and the Hat Dolores struggle to work together is genuinely just really funny. Bowler Hat Guy is the incompetent minion, but it doesn't feel annoying like in most movies. My best comparison is Gronk from Emperor's New Groove. It's the same dynamic, and it's such a joy when they cut to the villains in this movie. I also sort of did this out of order, but who cares? More Bowler Hat Guy! After he completely fucks up making the machine, he goes to find Louis so he could have Louis basically teach him how to use the machine. So he goes back in time to the orphanage, and poor Goob lost the baseball game. And Bowler Hat gives him some advice.
Everyone will tell you to let it go and move on, but don't. Instead, let it fester and boil inside of you. Take these feelings and lock them away. Let them fuel your actions. Let hate be your ally, and you will be capable of wonderfully horrid things. Heed my words, Goob. Don't let it go.
What?
Now, Bowler Hat finding out that Lewis isn't here, he goes, "Back to the future! Great Scott, god damn it! I did it again, that's the last time, I promise." We get a fun but overly silly dinner scene with the family, and we get a really cute moment when a peanut butter jelly gun malfunctions, and Lewis is put up to fix the machine, and he does for about 2 seconds before it explodes. Another failure to tally. But instead of everyone getting mad, they congratulate him for failing. Failing being a great learning experience, and it's our first look into Lewis's change. The message of keep moving forward is actually starting to get to him. Now let's take a moment to actually talk about this moral. Low-key, it's phenomenal. Because it's so broad, it doesn't resonate with just one age group. Everyone in life deals with shit or has dreams, and you're gonna fail time and time again, but you need to keep moving forward, and eventually you'll have it all figured out. Well, I can't promise you'll have everything figured out, but you sorta. I can't promise, whatever. Back to the plot though. Why the fuck is there a T-Rex? Hey, Lewis! The family is to the rescue though. The Bowler Hat guy is here for Lewis, and we get top-notch Avenger level teamwork from the family, and Bowler Hat guy is fooled again. But then we get another sweet but tragic scene where the family offers to adopt Lewis, but after finding out who he is, tell him he has to leave immediately. For him and a first-time watcher, it doesn't make sense why they do this besides he's just from the past, but it's a crushing moment for Lewis. The only people he connected with reject him. He's sent back to how he felt at the start of the movie. And, Bowler Hat, he profits off of that, offering to take Lewis to see his mom as a trade for how to use the machine. In the scene, we find out that the bowler guy was Waluigi the whole time! Oh, no, he was Goob. Oh, he was Goob. In the present day, Goob fell asleep and lost the final baseball game and got beat up for it. And this hatred for Lewis festered, and instead of moving forward, Goob chose the other route and ended up as the Bowler Hat guy. Has to be the funniest scene in the whole movie. The dialogue was perfect. Steven Anderson, the VA, did a perfect job giving him a level of menace and equally as much goofiness. I couldn't imagine a better voice. Anyways, Bowler Hat guy runs off to sell Lewis's invention to alter the world forever. It was up to Lewis to fix the time machine and stop Goob. But before he can, he runs into the mind-controlled family that almost stop him, but he successfully fixes the time machine and heads to the past. After successfully erasing Dolores the Hat, Lewis takes Goob to the future to show him what Dolores did, and he wants the Robinsons to adopt Goob. And it's again Lewis proving he's moving forward. He isn't holding hate against Goob. And when you think it's gonna be a basic happy ending for a villain, Goob runs off before they noticed. He did leave behind his idea diary behind. Everything crossed out except for a question mark. Goob, not even knowing what his purpose is, walks off, and that's the end of his story. But for Lewis, it's just the beginning. He's shown by future him all the stuff that Lewis is gonna invent to change the world. And Lewis goes back to the present to move forward, except Wilbur takes him not to the present, but to the very beginning. Lewis has the opportunity to finally meet his mom, and in the last moment walks away, never seeing her. And we all know why. Do I even have to say it? He's moving forward, man! Oh, shit's beautiful, man. Character development, man. God damn, man. Oh, man. It's a beautiful message, and it's an amazing character progression. But now, in the for real present, Lewis gets a retry at his science fair project. He gets to help Goob win his baseball game, and he finally gets adopted. Lewis's character development from failure constantly making him more and more discouraged to failure fueling him to keep doing what he does, to keep working, to keep trying. And with that is Meet the Robinsons. A movie that deserved more love at release, but I'm glad that it is finally getting the love it deserves. Now, another thing I love is you subscribing. And I hope you enjoyed the video as always. But with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!